Here we are, day 162. Getting there, almost halfway, almost, but not quite, not quite. So today was actually a really busy day because the owners where I'm staying, like the tiny home that I have, not the place I'm cat sitting, but where I do the caretaking and all that, the owners are like here for the week. Which is great because now I have like a week off that I don't have to like worry about anything, which is amazing. And so I wanted to like get a lot of things done, make sure everything is tidy, everything is organized and good to go. Just because like the owner will be cleaning the suites and everything. And so I was like running around doing that. And then I was running around doing my errands. Needed to get some food, which I made some yummy shepherd's pie. That was so good. And yeah, and then like I wanted to like clean my tiny home as well, just because I'm in this cat sitting here. This is the last week I'm here. And then after I leave here, I go across island for a little trip for my sister's birthday for 2 days, and then we come back. And so I wanted to come back to like a nice clean home, so I just like did that. I did some laundry and everything, and now I am back here at the cat sitting place. Just finished eating and gonna just chill for the rest of the night. What do I want to talk to you about today? So what I found was interesting. This is how like the universe, like kind of how you co-create with the universe, because sometimes you don't know what's happening behind the scenes with what the universe is like, creating for you, or your spirit guides are putting together for, your manifestations to come into your reality. There is a lot of movement sometimes that happens in the background. And sometimes the universe likes to communicate and remind you that those things are still moving and the pieces of the puzzle are coming together slowly. And so this is like now maybe the third sign from the universe that I got about this. And basically, so backtrack a little bit. I got the tiny home, which is like a home I basically manifested. And it comes with the caretaking job and the cleaning job. And also manifested free rent with it, which is pretty awesome. And so it's giving me this opportunity to like catch up on some finances and get myself also out of that survival mode from the house hunting, like basically the house hopping that I was doing, which was way too much. And so the idea was, because it is something I manifested, but it's not exactly what I want. One, I'm looking for something bigger. Obviously, I've always been looking for a 2-bedroom. But at the timing of when this came through, I knew that was like what I was able to commit in this very moment in time. And the 2-bedroom wasn't something that I was ready to at that time. And so that's why I took it. But ideally, I do want my 2-bedroom. I do have like specifications of what my place would be like. And also like not to have the responsibility of a caretaker. Now, not having done it before, at first I thought that it might have been something I wanted, because I'm like, oh, I'm already home. I work from home. But now doing it, I realize how much work it actually is, and the fact that I can't really leave unless the owner's in town. And so that was when I started saying, okay, this is great for now. This is really good. I'm grateful for it by all means. But it's not permanent. It's not like long term. And I even told the owner when she first hired me, like I told her, I was like, I'll commit you this summer and then I'll let you know in the fall. I'll give you notice so you can find my replacement, whatnot. And so the universe basically has been giving me signs saying, don't get too comfortable. And it's really hilarious because it's like, don't get too comfortable, Julian. Like, don't stay here too long. In human design, I have like an undefined spleen, which is sometimes staying in things longer than I should. And that is a non-self theme, which is something I realized. And so I'm more aware of it. And so I know, I'm like, okay, like, can't stay here too long. Because usually if I stay in things too long, shit hits the fan and then I'm forced to go, and I don't want this to happen. I want to go on my own in this time. Like, I'm breaking this housing cycle. And so the first sign was the owner messaged me 2-3 weeks ago, and she was like, oh, like, if you can let me know, like, in August, like, if you have people that, you know, you can refer to for, like, taking over. And I was like, well, like, okay, yeah, like, first I need to find a place. That was first sign. The second sign was another local in town was like, oh, like, let me know when you're going to start looking for somebody to take over, because I want to help you with that, because I may have some people who are interested. And then today, another person was like, hey, Julie, like, I actually know somebody who would love to take this from October to December, so I'm going to put you in touch with them. And I'm like, oh, okay, universe, like, this is amazing. And I didn't think that I was going to have an issue finding somebody to replace me. But it was just like, well, okay, wait, first, let me let me find my place first. And so, yeah. And so, yeah, that's been interesting. I'm just like trying to process it all. I'm like, okay, universe, I'm getting all your signs. So let's see, like, basically to me, it's saying is that, like, the universe is putting, like, basically putting the pieces of the puzzle together behind the scenes, and is letting me know that, one, not to get too comfortable, and two, that the pieces are being put together for the place that I desire to have, which I'm excited. I'm excited which one it's going to be. I have a few leads, but nothing confirmed though, because, like, the leads are, like, not even, like, people have given their notice. It's like more people I know that may be leaving town, but there's no confirmed date. There's, like, no confirmation. So I have a few leads, which is great. And so we'll see what comes through. I'm excited. So I'll keep you guys posted. That was, like, a little bit of a housing update, because it seems to be the theme of my 365-day live. I started this on February 1st when I lost my housing and I had nowhere to go. And so here we are, 6 months later, basically. And I've found some housing, but not exactly what I wanted just yet. But then I also trust that there's a reason for all of this, and it's all gonna, like, line up and fall into place. Yeah. And then once I get my housing, maybe a puppy. Ooh. I know. I've been like, I really want a puppy. Yep. Okay. Anyway, that's it. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed today's live. But that is ways how the universe communicates with you. So pay attention to your environment. Okay. See ya.